I'm glad to be able to speak with you about controlling odors indoors. We've all experienced bad smelling odors indoors due to various activities, including the care of the elderly in nursing homes, construction activities such as the tarring of roofs, cafeteria or nearby restaurant odors, and the chemical smells from cleaning supplies. Oftentimes, such odors are addressed by masking them with a less offensive smelling odor, such as air fresheners. However, have you ever thought about what actually happens to the odor? Does it just disappear? Well, that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. Odors are simply a change in the types of chemicals in the air you're breathing. The odors are actually chemicals that are being generated from specific activities. Odors can be pleasant or offensive. As you might expect, people often have different opinions whether an odor is pleasant or offensive. Odors that I might find pleasant, you might find offensive. Odors within the indoor environment are often the root cause of indoor air quality complaints. Ideally, the indoor environment should be maintained to be as odor-free as possible to ensure that most people are satisfied with their indoor environment. This is partly why outdoor air ventilation is required in commercial buildings, so that odors generated within the building are diluted to weaken them. However, odors are often too strong for outdoor air ventilation to handle alone. Consequently, in many applications, deodorizers are used to cover up or mask the offensive odors with pleasant odors. The problem with this strategy is the chemistry of the air gets worse, as deodorizers simply add pleasant odors to the bad chemical odors, resulting in possible indoor air quality complaints and health concerns due to the increased mixture of chemicals in the air. So what is the best way to control odors in buildings? The solution is simpler than you might think. American Air Filter has been manufacturing air filtration products since the 1920s and has developed filters for removing dust and odors. Here's a dust filter used in a typical commercial air handling unit. This filter removes dust to protect the equipment and people in the building. Now here we have a filter that removes dust and odors. As you can see, there is no difference in the overall size of the filter, which means this dust and odor removal filter can simply be installed as a replacement for the dust-only filter in air handling units without any modifications to the unit. The difference is what's inside this filter. American Air Filter provides these filters specially designed for dust and odor removal. The name of this line is the AmAir C filters, where the C stands for carbon. These filters have small pieces of activated carbon and other material specially designed to capture the chemicals causing the odor and hold these chemicals within the filter. The odors and dust are simply thrown away when the filter is replaced with a new one. Depending on the application and odor type, the type of filter needed may be different. AAF provides two types of filters for controlling the most common types of odors found indoors: the AmAir C filter and the AmAir C Plus Safe Oxy filter. Here's a chart that shows you which filter to choose for some common applications. You can find this chart within the AmAir C brochure at AAF's website at www.aafintl.com. Now, to show you just how easy it is to install these AmAir C filters, let's go on the roof and install some. Okay, here we are on the roof, and we're ready to install our new AmAir C dust and odor filters. I'm standing in front of a typical rooftop package unit that you might expect to see on a commercial building like a nursing home. Now all we have to do is cut the power off on this unit, which I've already done, and open up our access panel for access to the filters, and then I'll take out these dust-only filters that we have in this unit. And as you can see, this filter's been installed for quite a long time. In fact, I would say much longer than it should be. These filters should be changed at least quarterly. That also applies to the new AmAir C odor removal filters that we're installing. Let me take this other one out. Now we're ready to install our new AmAir C dust and odor controlling filter. As you can see, this AmAir C filter is wrapped in plastic, and that's to protect the media that does the odor removal process within the filter. Once you take it out of the plastic, this filter is now ready to start removing odors. We simply install it in the place of the dust only filter in the filter rack. There's one. This one I've already removed the plastic from. And here's two. And there we go, that's all there is to it. Now I'll just put this filter access panel back on. And there we go. Now all I have to do is turn the power back on and this unit's ready to go. With the AmAir C filter, you're truly removing the odors for a healthier indoor environment. Don't spend money on costly odor cover-up strategies like deodorizers, which may result in continued or new indoor air quality complaints. And don't forget, change your air filters at least quarterly, and here's wishing you healthy indoor air.